My name is Divya Vikram, and I'm a senior at Alfreda High School. I love volunteering. I love helping out and just seeing the impact it has, even if it's like a simple person, just like one person that smiles because you made their day or you helped out. It makes a really big difference, I think. You just have to take your passion and you can definitely do it. I started like as a Girl Scout. I joined when I was an 8-year-old, I think, yeah. So we volunteered at memory care facilities just because Girl Scouts, we usually go out and do a lot of community service. So that kind of sparked my interest. But after that, I also helped co-found a nonprofit called Splash of Care, which basically helps promote like primary camps in rural areas, especially in South India. So after going out and helping, you realize that even though we place so much attention on helping others with medical conditions, there's so many more that need help. And there's a lot that we can do. Like, even if we're not doctors, we can help out in a lot of ways. That was kind of my takeaway from that. And I continued volunteering at the memory care facility just because I was really interested in helping them. Volunteering there, it was kind of a little heartbreaking to see all the residents that suffered from dementia, just because like on one side they were this normal person, but then like when their memories were lost and maybe they just fall into a lapse where they're like, oh, like my family just left me in this home and I'm all alone. So like once you're there with them, you kind of really sympathize with them and you wish there were a way to help, because it's kind of like they're in a battle with their own mind and you're just there trying to help by playing games or playing music for them. It really showed that like what they're going through, and it kind of motivated me to want to help them. So after that, I kind of looked into more research and to see like what are the statistics, because before that I hadn't really heard that much about dementia. Like there's not much news about it, but when you look at it, it's actually kind of scary to see how prevalent this is. If you just like look up the research about how often a new dementia case comes up, it's about every 3 seconds globally there's one new case of dementia, which is a lot. So all of that kind of pushed me to like do something about it, which is when I started my Gold Award project. Through my project, I mainly just wanted to raise awareness, because like a lot of people didn't know that dementia was such a prevalent disease. And I wanted them to after raising awareness, I wanted them to do something about it. I want to encourage people to go volunteer their time to help out in memory care homes. So as a part of my project, I developed a website that has like all these resources that say like what is dementia, symptoms, treatments, things like that, since there is really no cure, and also resources on how they can help. So a lot of these resources I made in different languages just to have a more global reach, because it's not just in our community. Like I said, it's like all over, it's global. So one of those resources was actually a training video for volunteers. So when you're volunteering at a dementia care facility, like I said, like you don't have to be a doctor to help. You can go spend some time, just make sure that these patients with dementia know that they're not alone. So I thought an easy way to encourage people to volunteer is to make that training video, because it's super simple. All you have to do is just be patient, be like a good person and listen to whatever they have to say, and just help out in any way that you can. So I guess that's the impact I want to leave with my project. And as for Girl Scouts, a lot of times, like when you're young, I think people join Girl Scouts, but a lot of the times they do quit when they get older. So I would say that like through my project and through every other Gold Award project, it just goes to show that Girl Scouts really helps to shape you into a leader. It gives you all the resources, mentors, and it's a really great organization. And so I hope like Girl Scouts continue with it and pursue their passion. Like whatever it is, go out and make a difference in whatever you're passionate about. It doesn't have to be related to dementia, but like one easy thing to do is volunteer your time to help out the residents and be with them. Obviously right now it's kind of hard because of the pandemic, so we can't actually go in. But there is like online ways, like maybe you can make a card for them. But also I think teens in general, I want to say, like whether it's in my school, whether it's in the clubs I'm in, or like Car, which I'm in, I've noticed that like a lot of the organizations are teen-led are actually very service-based. Like we all see the problem in the world and we really do want to help and make a difference. So I guess we just need to like take action, which a lot of them do, but also adults need to be a little more like receptive to teens, I would say. Because sometimes I know like it might be a liability situation or they might just disregard like a teen's idea because of their age. So I think like if everyone worked together, there can be a lot of change in the community and we can all do things to make better and care for others. I had a lot of time to be productive. So I kind of started off the quarantine by raising money for the frontline workers. I raised about $1,300. And then I also wanted to work a little bit more on my Gold Award. So not specifically the Gold Award, but just like the project initiative. I've been kind of furthering the reach by pairing or like working to pair volunteers in schools and by pairing the memory care facilities so that they can find an online way to volunteer so that the residents know that they're not alone. And I've been doing this with the help of the Alpharetta firefighter and EMS department. So just to like broaden my reach and get help from others in order to make this work. I've also, me and two other of my friends started a digital marketing company where we focused on like graphic design, so logos, flyers. We also make websites and we do social media management. So we kind of had the idea before quarantine, but I'd say like quarantine really gave us the time again to like make it into an actual company. So that's been going on. And the last thing I guess is I've been a part of the core organizing team for TEDx Alpharetta Women, which is like the TEDx event for Alpharetta women. And I've kind of joined as a marketing specialist. So organizing that event and networking with a lot of people, it's been a really busy, but also a very like kind of fun time, even though I've been stuck at home. Related to my project, I would say just to like volunteer however you can or raise awareness to other people. But in general, I'd say the biggest thing is to try to make a community impact. I know we're all really like busy with our own lives, but if we can just take some time out to go help out wherever we want, whether it's like helping at an animal shelter or helping at a blood drive or something, like anything, just take the time to go help out in our community because you never know how much it means to the other person that you're helping out.